So over the last 5 years, I've made millions day trading the markets. I bought my dream cars, given my parents the life that they've dreamt about, helped thousands of my students do the exact same thing. Traded bear markets, traded bull markets. Frankly, I've traded all types of markets. Learned a lot of different things. And I've simplified this entire journey on how to get from 0 to $1 million in 5 simple steps. I'm going to break down the roadmap for you in this video, and I'm going to explain to you what I would have to do if I started from scratch in 2023. Let's get into it. All right, so step 1 in becoming a successful day trader is going to be your cash accumulation period. This is going to be a period where you need to accumulate cash. We all know to make money, you need money, okay? So even if you were to get $100 and 10x it, it's only $1,000. Does that really move the needle for you? I don't think so, right? That's maybe 1 month's, if you're lucky, 1 month's worth of rent with that $1,000. So what we need to do is get some type of income coming in, right? So for some of us, we have income. So for some of us, we don't, okay? So first things first, get some type of income, and let's get to at least $500 to $1,000 a month. It may be low for now, but let's get there. A lot of us are young, a lot of us are still learning. 500 to 1,000 a month is a great start, and that is more than enough money to go ahead and begin investing into your trading journey. From there, I would probably do that for 2 to 3 months, try to accumulate anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500. Once you've accumulated that money, and once you actually are making that, $500 to $1,000 a month, you are actually going to be prepared for step 2. All right, so now step 1 is complete. You've accumulated some cash. You've got a job. You're making $500 to $1,000 a month. Now you're ready for part 2. This is where you need to educate yourself on the stock market. Clearly, you've done the right steps. You're watching videos like this. You're on the internet. You're networking. You're talking to people. You're on Twitter. You're on Instagram. Trading and entrepreneurship has to become your whole life. Okay, you need to be eat, sleep, trade. You need to be immersing yourself in the day trading community / education. You need to be learning about everything. You need to be doing everything you can. You need to be talking to as many people as you possibly can. Me personally, when I was in my beginner phases of this, this whole journey, I was joining new communities, talking to new people. You have to. That is just a no-brainer. You have to talk to people, because without talking to people, how are you going to learn? In college, how do you learn? You talk to a professor. They teach you the things that they've learned. They teach you how you have learned. Okay, that is what you are going to do. You're going to educate yourself through all the free content that there is on YouTube. You're going to watch videos like this. You're going to start at the very beginning. Okay, whether you're trading options, whether you're trading Forex, it doesn't matter what you're trading. You need to start at the very beginning. How do I trade it? What is it? How does it work? This is where the self-education part is going to become a key factor in your success. This is pretty much the bulk and potatoes, or the meat and potatoes, like I like to call it, of step 2. Is educating yourself, understanding what it is that you want to trade, how you want to trade it, who you want to learn from, and finding a community that best fits you. You need to basically educate yourself. That's step 2. From there, you'll begin step 3. Step 3 is actually trading. You're actually going to open up your brokerage account, learn how the brokerage account works, whether it's Webull, TD Ameritrade, but you're going to start having to learn how the program and how the software works. Usually, I would recommend, even though you have some money saved up, I would not use that money. I would actually start with a demo account, and I would just understand how to buy and sell. From there, you can start learning new strategies, but I think using a demo / paper account is the best way to start, because when you do take those losses, which are inevitable, you will be able to have a paper account, and those losses will not be realized. To be completely honest with you guys, taking losses in the beginning of your journey are kind of a part of the process, but minimizing them are kind of something that we really want to focus on, and understanding that if we can minimize those losses, it will really save us a lot of mental headache, and also, saving our pockets, not having to get, liquidated this early. So with that being said, this is the part where you need to start basically trading. Like I said, on a demo account, learning, buying and selling, maybe finding a community that you can trade with. Basically, just trading. I like to, give a nice reference to basketball, because when I was playing basketball, the way I learned was just by getting on the court and playing. You got to get your hands dirty. You got to shoot some shots, and you got to just learn by doing. You can read books all day. You can watch videos like this on YouTube all day, but if you don't open up the account, take a trade, feel the emotions, you're not going to be prepared to, actually be a trader. And when you do open up this demo account, you shouldn't be trading with $10,000. You should be trading with a reasonable amount that you will be trading with in your actual real portfolio, anywhere between, $500 to $1,000, maybe up to $2,000, depending on how confident you are. This step 3 can range anywhere between 3 to 6 months of you paper trading on this demo account, just learning, trying to understand how the markets work, and strictly just focusing on education. You're not trying to make money in this time. You're just learning. So far, step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1, you're making money not from trading, but you're making from your side hustles, your jobs, whatever it is. Step 2 doesn't really have anything to do with that. You're focusing on other things. However, step 3 comes into play and you're educating yourself. You're learning how the markets work and how things actually play out. From step 3, we will be focusing on step 4. Step 4 is finding a mentor. I think finding a mentor is going to be a huge key part and will play a key role in actually finding success. And once you find success, staying consistent with that success. For me, I was watching YouTube videos and luckily I found somebody by the name of Umar Ashraf. I was watching his videos on YouTube and I got highly motivated and he became the guy that I was watching. He became my mentor, somebody that I looked up to as somebody that I could one day replicate and become just like. He was just like me. Family came with nothing from, the Middle East and, built something it's absolutely amazing what he's built for himself. I looked at that and I was inspired, I was motivated, and it made me realize that if he could do it, I could do it. And look at us now. We're here doing exactly what he was doing and making the exact videos that at a point I was watching. And that is truly inspiring to see. My biggest key factor in my success has to be my mentors. The people that I learned from, the things that I learned from them, and the speed that they helped me learn the things that they had taught me. When learning and when going through this whole journey, there's a lot of losses that are going to come with that. And the key factor to having a mentor is to help you learn how to not only deal with those losses, but how to minimize those losses. My mentors not only helped me minimize them, but they helped me learn from them and actually learn to the point where I earned off of those lessons. That is the key beneficial factor to me having mentors. I've had not only mentors in trading, but mentors in life, mentors in fitness, health, whatever it is. Finding a mentor was the biggest thing for me. Once I found the mentor, they taught me what it was, the key factors that I needed to actually continue to see success. That's pretty much the entire step 4 is finding a community, finding a mentor, finding people that you can relate to. And with that being said, we come into our last step, and that's step 5. This is putting everything all together. This is putting step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and actually allowing yourself to cohesively put all of these together and make some magic. With this last step, you need repetition, consistency, and discipline. If you actually want this to work, you have to be disciplined. A lot of people can act like they're disciplined, they can say they're disciplined, but can they wake up for 4 years at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:45 in the morning, trade for 2-3 hours, go to the gym, come back home, work for another 2-3 hours, go back to the gym, do some more calls, go do some more things? Like, can you actually do that? Are you willing to actually do that? Are you as dedicated as you say you are? Step 5 is a spiritual journey. It's finding yourself. It's finding, am I really meant to do this? Do I really want to put that work in? Do I really want to be that guy? If you want to be that guy and you've made it from step 1 all the way to step 4, and you've come to the conclusion that step 5 is the last step here for me to reach my success, and you truly do love this game of trading, of entrepreneurship as much as you say you truly do, if you truly do mean that, then this step 5 is the easiest of all steps, because now it just comes to repetition and doing all those steps and consistently doing it. And if you can do that, and you actually can be a man of your word, a man of honor, and actually do these things like you said you wanted to do them, then step 5 is a walk in the park. It's actually, frankly, the easiest out of all 5 infinity stones, right? But we all know you cannot collect all 5 infinity stones at once, correct? It's a one-by-one process. You have to defeat the first one to get to the second one, okay? And that's why, my friends, you cannot become rich overnight. It's going to take you time. But this 5-step plan is going to lay the framework out for you on what you need to do and how you will get there and how you will find the correct people to help you get there. If you don't see it in my eyes, then I don't know what to tell you, because I have completed these 5 steps and I am living proof that it's possible. If you actually put the work in, if each step you don't give up after the first loss, if you actually put the work in. There's days, to this day, I'll take a loss, but I remember that bosses take losses. So if you're prepared for that journey, you're ready to go from step 1 to step 5, then welcome, because it's going to be a journey. It's not going to be easy, and I'm excited to watch you grow. So with that being said, these are the 5 steps on how you will become a millionaire.